The insights that change your perspective on pain. You've probably been told your whole life to avoid pain. That pain is bad, and you should run from it. But what if that's the worst advice you've ever gotten? I used to believe it. I spent years dodging anything that felt even a little bit difficult or uncomfortable. And where did it get me? Stuck, frustrated, watching my own life from the sidelines. But then, something happened. I was thrown into a painful experience I couldn't escape, and it completely changed everything. I learned that discomfort isn't just something to be avoided. It's a catalyst. It's the very thing that forces us to grow, to stretch, and to become who we're meant to be. Look, it's human nature to build a little fortress of comfort around ourselves. We stick to our routines, we sidestep difficult conversations, we cling to what feels safe and familiar. But this instinct, as natural as it is, comes with a hidden cost. When you spend your life running from anything that might hurt, your world doesn't expand, it shrinks. It's a strange paradox, isn't it? Chasing comfort all the time doesn't actually lead to happiness. It usually just leads to boredom, stagnation, and a nagging feeling that you're missing out on something. The reason why is actually hardwired into us. Our brains literally have overlapping pathways for physical and emotional pain. That means the sting of rejection or the burn of failure can light up the same parts of your brain as an actual injury. Your brain sees them both as threats. And while that warning system is great for keeping you alive, it's terrible for helping you live. A life spent dodging every potential threat is a life half-lived. It leaves you with a fragile sense of self, unsure of what you really stand for. So, what's the alternative? It's not about actively looking for pain. It's about completely changing your relationship with it. It all starts with one powerful idea. Pain isn't your enemy. It's a messenger. Think of it like a smoke alarm. The noise is annoying, sure, but it's not the problem. It's just a signal trying to get your attention, telling you something needs to change. Think about a weightlifter. They have to literally tear their muscle fibers for them to grow back stronger. Your mind and your heart work the same way. Discomfort is the resistance you need to get stronger. When you start to see pain as an opportunity instead of an obstacle, you can start pulling meaning from your hardships and using them as fuel. This one mental shift is what separates the people who are broken by life from the ones who are built by it. So, how do you actually do this? It really boils down to two key ideas. First, start treating pain as data. The next time you feel that sting of failure or disappointment, don't just run from it or try to numb it. Get curious. Ask yourself, what is this trying to teach me? Pain forces you to look inward, to figure out what really matters to you, and to get crystal clear on your values. This turns pain from something that happens to you into a tool you can use for self-awareness. When your struggles become stepping stones, you unlock a completely new way to grow. Second, practice intentional discomfort. I'm not talking about being reckless. I'm talking about taking small, deliberate steps outside your comfort zone. Maybe it's finally having that conversation you've been dreading. Maybe it's learning a new skill that you know is going to be hard. Or maybe it's just pushing yourself a little harder at the gym. Think of it as training. You're teaching your brain that discomfort isn't a threat you need to flee from. Each time you face it down and come out the other side, you prove to yourself that you can handle hard things, building real, durable confidence. If this idea changed your perspective at all, hit that like button and subscribe for more videos that challenge the way you think. I'd love for us to build a community around this, so share your own story in the comments. Tell me about a painful experience that ended up making you stronger. Look, embracing pain isn't about wanting to get hurt. It's about being a realist. A meaningful life will always have its share of pain. That's just part of the deal. But whether or not you suffer is up to you. The difference is all in how you see it. You can choose comfort and stay where you are, or you can choose to stretch, to struggle and to grow. Pain isn't a sign that you're failing. It's a sign that you're trying. It's proof that you're alive, and it's the price you have to pay to become a stronger version of yourself.